Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. In today's video, I thought I would just show y'all and talk to y'all a bit about my favorite Christian books that I've read. It's literally storming and raining outside, like thunderstorms, so I'm literally like loving the vibes currently in my little library, if you would like to call it, section of my room. And we're just gonna get to it. I'm gonna tell y'all about each and every book. All of these books have seriously changed my life and my faith and relationship with Christ in one way or another. They've seriously helped me out. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first book is a little series that it's just, first of all, a girl in general. It is Sadie Robertson. She literally influenced my faith so much. She really got me to knowing what a relationship with Christ really is, and I read her books and watched a ton of her sermons when I first started, you know, kind of my beginning relationship with the Lord, and she helped me out so much. And so she has like 5 books ish, I think, and she just came out with a new one. It's called Live on Purpose. I'm so excited for that one. I bet that one will be so good, so I'm gonna read that soon. But the 3 that I have read are Live Original, which I do not have with me now because I got it from the library. Then I have Live Fearless, and then Live. And you guys, these books helped me so much. Live Original, I would say Live Original and Live are my 2 favorites. Live Original really helps me, just honestly just help me with like knowing, you know, kind of how it is being a, you know, Christian whenever you are a teenager and things like that, and how you can just live your life for the Lord and things like that. Live Fearless helped me out so much. Like, each of them helped me out in the stages of the stages of my life that I was in. Live Fearless helped me a ton, just with obviously, you know, overcoming anxiety and fear, and I can say to this day I feel like I really have overcome that with Christ, and you guys can too. Like, I didn't even realize, I'm like, yeah, like I feel like you just don't really have so much fear anymore. Like, that's just crazy. Like, this book just helps you so much with that. And then Live is, oh my gosh, so good. Just it talks a little bit about like mental health and things like that, and just a ton of good stories. Super cute too, has the funnest little photos. And I want to start rereading this because oh my gosh, I need to start rereading this. Like, yo, this book is literally so good. It's just like about truly living life to the fullest and everything like that with Christ, and it's just a beautiful book. So yeah, Live Fearless, Live Original, and then soon Live on Purpose will be like my favorites. So yeah. Why We Are Catholic is a little bit more of a informational book, I would say. This is a really good one. I loved reading this book because it literally taught me so much about Catholicism. I am a Catholic, if y'all didn't know, and it just tells you all about the Catholic faith and everything like that, and everything it kind of believes, and how you can answer others if they ask questions and things like that. And it's just really good. It kind of will, you know, deny any of the lies that others may say about the Catholic faith, and it will just back up everything with why we do everything, and it kind of shows like in the Bible where it says it, or why we believe in things like that. So it's really good. I love it. It goes just step by step in like everything Catholics pretty much believe, but it's also a really easy read. So I just think it's great if you're starting off, you know, in Catholicism and you're new to it. This would be a great help regardless of where you are, you know, how long you've been a Catholic. This is a good book, and it will just show y'all a ton about the Catholic faith. I Heard God Laugh is a super good book that I actually got for free at my church, and this is just like, wow. It just talks a bit about, in the beginning, when he was younger, he was Catholic, and you know, it's like how many are, you know, you're Christian and you're Christian, but you just say you are. I mean, you go to church, you pray here and there, but you don't really have a deep relationship with the Lord, and that's how he was. But then he started to pray, and he started to really just get into prayer with the Lord, and it just talks about how you can pray, steps of prayer, and things like that. Also just talks about just Jesus in general, and how good our God is, and how prayer can just really impact our relationship with the Lord and impact our life in so many different ways, and how it literally, like, it helps us, like, it takes away anxieties, like it makes you a healthier person. Like, seriously, like, it's just crazy. Like, this book is super good. I definitely recommend it if you're wanting to get better at or just learn more about prayer, you know, and just how you can talk to God in a more deep way. Bob Goff is literally my favorite. He is the sweetest guy ever. I'm pretty sure I've read 2 of his books. For some reason I can't think of it now, but I know I've read Everybody Always. That book is literally so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have read Live Those. What am I saying? I read both of them. They're so good. He has Dream Big, which I really want to read soon, but basically he is just the coolest guy. He tells the coolest stories. his life just feels like a movie because he's just so awesome, and everything he says is like, it makes you think like, did that really happen? Like, that's just insane and everything like that. And Everybody Always is just basically about loving everybody always, regardless of the person, and, you know, loving difficult people, everything like that. And if you're just wanting to know God deeper, and also I feel like knowing God for who he really is, and having just this simple faith. And I've been learning more about that simplicity and everything like that. And, you know, simple and easy aren't the same things, but I think it oftentimes, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm kind of going through a phase where I feel like I'm really just overthinking and complicating everything and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get better at just simplicity, and the simplicity of your relationship with the Lord, and knowing that it's really simple. It's not that confusing. We ourselves and the enemy and, you know, Satan confuses us into thinking it's this complicated thing that we have to do all these different steps, but it's really simple, and all we really need is prayer, God, and the Bible. And just loving others and loving God, and that's what we're called to do here on earth. And so Everybody Always really just shows you that. It's just so cool too, because I feel like it's a really good book that doesn't really feel necessarily like a Christian book, because the stories he tells are like just so cool. But obviously God is amongst in every chapter and everything like that, but it's just so amazing. And then Love Does is about love doing stuff. It's about, you know, acting upon your love and showing your love, not just having love for your neighbor, and not just saying, you know, oh, I'm gonna pray, you know, for this sick person, and or for this poor person. You know, it's actually loving that person, and, you know, giving them, you know, money, or, you know, giving a hungry person food, things like that. It's about really doing that love and acting upon with your love. So it's just really good. Wow, like, it got me so pumped up. It was so good. Live in Light is my first ever full-on kind of Christian book that I ever got, and I got this right as I really started to just honestly really think about God deeply. I've always been Catholic, but I never really took my faith seriously. I would pray like here and there, but I started to just, you know, think about it more and get more interested, and then I got this devotional, and it's called Live in Light. It's a 5-minute devotionals for teen girls, and this helped me out so much in my walk of faith. It helped me with just getting a deeper relationship with the Lord, because they're very short. They're like that. That's like one day, and that's the next day. And it has a little Bible verse, and then it kind of goes off of that Bible verse. And it is so good. It helped me out so much. It helps you out with just any of the problems you're facing in life, and kind of how to fix them and work through them with Christ. And it's just really beautiful. I really recommend it if you're in the beginning of your relationship with the Lord, or even if you've been in a relationship with the Lord for a while. But this will just really help you, and I think it's a really great way to spend time with God, without making it super complicated, or having to, you know, spend like an hour with him or whatever like that. The last book is one that I'm reading currently. It's kind of like a little devotional type of thing. I just bought it from Barnes & Noble, and you guys, like, I have never been more, like, a book has, like, never been more helpful to me, because I'm kind of going through just a phase in my, you know, relationship with the Lord. I feel like just, like, some things have just been so hard, and just, like, the enemy attacking me constantly, and just, like, trying to, like, put lies into my mind and things like that. But I think it's like now I'm really starting to realize it, you know, realize the lies and stuff like that. And this book just helps you so much with spreading truth of your life and your mind. It talks a little bit of you read a little bit, and then it starts to say in the small stuff, and then it says just these little verses, not from the Bible, just like little sentences. But it's called God is in the Small Stuff. I don't even think I said that, but yeah, it's called God is in the Small Stuff, and it all matters. And kind of just about God being in everything you do in life, and in the simplicity and everything like that, as I was talking about earlier. It is so good. I'm only on chapter 6. The chapters are pretty short. And it's just so good. Like, it starts off with a little cute coffee shop Bible verse. Why did I say coffee shop? Coffee cup, and then a Bible verse. And then it just, like, this one said, like, realize that God loves you, and it talks a little bit, and then it says in the small stuff, and it just says, like, literally, like, I've been blown away with, like, this one sentence that just means so much, and it's so powerful. Like, you begin to seek God for who he is when you stop seeking him for what he can do for you. Rather than worry about what you don't know about God, concentrate on what you do know. To love God is to obey God. Feeling good about God does not bring you closer to him. Wow. Like, feeling good about God does not bring you closer to him. Like, that is just like, oh my gosh. Like, everything it says is just so good and, like, so powerful, and gets you, like, really convicted and thinking, like, that is very true. So yeah, it's awesome. Those are all my favorite Christian books, y'all. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you got some good recommendations. But I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. God loves you so much. Just know you are never alone. Someone else is probably going through the same thing you're going through right now, and God still loves you despite what may be going on in your life. God is working, you know, in your life, even if it may feel like he's not. And just rest in God. Rest in God, knowing that if you're mourning, he mourns with you. If you're joyful, he is joyous with you. And just know that God is in control, and just surrender to him, knowing that you're not going to be in control of everything going on, and that's okay. And trust God, knowing that he knows things that you don't know. And just trust in him with all your heart and rest in him. So yeah, I love you guys so much. God loves you as well, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Deuces!